She's also thanking you for her recliner here in this world.
Oh my God.
It was her chair, the chair that she actually passed away in.
She just said to me, that's my daughter, that's my daughter. Oh my God. And she just said to me when I'm connecting, I wasn't supposed to die like this. I wasn't supposed to die like this. This is really tough. And first of all, I have to apologize because your mother just said, Matt, can you let my daughter know that I'm so sorry that she has to talk to me through him?
Yep.
Because she tells me that you weren't going to come tonight or that you didn't want to come tonight. Is that true?
Yeah.
Your mother said to me, she kept saying to me, she wasn't supposed to be here. She wasn't supposed to be here. I put her in that seat. I put her in that seat. So know that when you just felt to give her that ticket, and you're like, oh my God, I got to find someone to give this ticket to. Here, take this. Your mother's here right now.
Yeah.
Because first of all, I got to tell you, your mom says to me, Matt, my daughter is somebody where she doesn't believe in this. She doesn't believe in mediums or things like that. She says, but if she hears this message from me, she'll know that I am there and with her. And your mother just wants to validate this. She wants to thank you for keeping her blanket. She tells me there's a blanket that you have of hers. She said, if you tell her that, she will believe right now that you're talking to me because nobody knows about this. Is that true?
Yeah.
So no, it's her way of bringing that up because she just said to me, let her know about the blanket, know about the blanket. And your mother was your best friend here in this world. She says to me this, she says, Matt, you need to tell my daughter. She says that I want to thank her for the way that she stepped up to take care of me before I died. Your mom tells me that you put your whole life aside to be there for her here in this world. You were there with her morning, noon, and night. She talks about having issues breathing here in this world when I'm connecting with her.
Yes.
But what I also don't like when I'm connecting with your mother is she's making me feel all this pain in through here. She tells me I feel like I have a tumor right here when I'm connecting with her because there's this constant pushing that I'm feeling in my stomach. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
She says to me, Matt, there were many things that were overlooked, she tells me. But there's also one other thing, Matt. She says, I want to let my daughter know that I didn't have long for this world. She says, but you being there with her and being by her side and everything that you did for her, she wants to thank you so much for. She's also thanking you for her recliner here in this world. Did you buy her a new recliner?
Oh my God.
It was her chair, the chair that she actually passed away in.
Okay. And she tells me that since she died, you sit in that chair. Is that true?
Yeah.
She says to me, Matt, she says, let her know she can have it now. But I wasn't giving it up when I was alive, she said to me.
No, yeah, no.
She says to me, this chair was everything. It was my bed. It was my nap time. It was our recliner. She says it was my TV chair. It was everything. She says, I had my meals here. She friggin' loved it when I'm connecting.
Yep, absolutely.
She's bringing that through. She says, but she needs to also let you know one thing. She needs to let you know that you will see her again because you've been grieving her every single day. She says, and Matt, please tell my daughter that it's okay, that she can stop crying, that I am there and with her. She says, and the one thing that your mom tells me is that she wasn't afraid of dying. She says, but I was afraid of what was going to happen with you. She says,
yes.
Because she tells me that she lived her whole life around you here in this world.
Yep.
And you lived your life around her.
Yep.
She says to me, Matt, there's one thing that I need to let her know. Your mom tells me that you lived up to every expectation that she had of you as a daughter here in this world, and you need to know that. She says, but can you also tell her, Matt, she says, to stop doing weird shit in memory of me here in this world? She says to me, like, you keep finding new things to do for your mother. And what's with, like, did you just, like, try to plant things or try to garden?
Yes. I guess, yeah.
What do you mean, yes? Your best friend saying yes. How do you know?
Yes.
Rat or out, say it.
No, she just she tore her whole back porch and to try to plant things. She's really weird.
Your mother says to me this. She says, Matt, let my daughter know. Stop the weird shit, she says.
All right.
She says to me, you don't need to do any of that to remember me back. She says, because you just find things to do. I'm going to tell you something. She's a bullshit artist. Because your mother tells me that you go and you're planting things and you're like, oh yeah, I'm doing this for my mother. Oh yeah, my mother would have liked this. She says, listen, you just keep in my chair and sitting in my chair and talking to me. That's what makes me feel special. That's what she tells me.
All right.
But she also says this. Your mom says to me, Matt, I died the way that I wanted to. I died with you, she says. She says, So as sorry as it was for you having to watch that and see that, what I can tell you now is that your mother on the other side is able to walk, talk, move, and do all the things that she couldn't here in this world. She says, I didn't believe in doctors, Matt. I didn't believe in nurses, but I did believe in my daughter. She says, and she wants to thank you for the most amazing care that you gave to her here in this world. She says, and don't regret anything. She says, because in heaven I felt all your love.